caught behind the line. It's Richardson. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They were really set up on the opening drive, but a big third down coming here. To the air, it's Hoover. He lets it fly. And the ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got him, and nobody's close. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback adapting. That's caught. It's Waters. And they get him down.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Looking for a deep man. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, NC State! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Fires to the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
NC State 7, TCU 0.
1st down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And once he got loose, it was all over. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Slips through the line. Got a little room. They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return as he almost took it for the touchdown. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. And on 1st down, they're running out the field goal unit. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from a million yards away, and you're not going to make it, and he didn't. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Bounces it outside. It's Cook. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Yeah, and welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Makes the grab. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds a tight end. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. To throw, it's Bailey. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second down after that incompletion. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense...
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Bought a little time, lets it go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
He's going to pass on second down. And he's thrown another interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll throw it on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
They'll line up for a second down play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
TCU 7.
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to kick off.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback, and they're able to come away with a pick.
Right down the middle. Strikes the blow. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And here they come almost all the way back. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolute shame. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, and you got to wonder what his confidence is like right now. He's cost his team 9 points so far.
Off the play fake on first down. And they got him for the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's got it to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, TCU! He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Unloads to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, look out, there he goes! He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They take the lead with the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, NC State.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage and reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Hoover. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, NC State 35, TCU 21.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Poole. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer against this athletic front school.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting...
And that pass intercepted. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. Running back goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Concepcion. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll run play action. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Give to the fullback. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. So here comes the field goal unit again, and we know how that's gone today. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They just put a field goal on the board, and now they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. And that ball is picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. The offense lining up for a first down play. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Oh, he wants it all. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in.
And he makes the catch inside the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. So here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
and it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better, you know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game.